Hey, hola, hola, hola. It's me. Yeah, hey, what's up? Hope your weekend going good. I hope you're having a good time and all the good stuff. Um, this video is a video about, some people call it the same black man. Some people call it fatherless homes. Some people call it nakers will nake. Some people call it joblessness, unemployment. Some people call it bullet bags. Some people call it. There are so many. Some people call it two coochie minimum. Okay. There are so many terms we've heard over these last few years about what people refer to as the black man. Some people call it unikang. Taekwon Darius, or remember that guy Julius back in the day, who was on Tanya TKO. It's just so many things that we know about a group of men, a particular group of men with melanin in it. And it's so consistent across the board, no matter where you are. And it's so funny because I wanted to talk to y'all because I relapsed. Some of my neighbors know I relapsed on my no nigga cane diet. I did do a relapse. So I wanted to be transparent and honest with you all because I'm always like, you can date out or you don't have to date out. But like once you keep like dealing with certain type of men, they're like gonna show you who they are, right? These are black men, right? And it's like it's gonna show you how your time will continue to be wasted, right? And it's like, oh, look at me, la la la. I want to waste my time, but y'all know I'm not looking for no forever nothing or no locked in or whatever y'all calling these situationships. Y'all know I wasn't looking for that. Y'all know I was in a fleshly state of mind, for lack of better word or lack of better terms, and it was a young Latino guy I was dealing with and a young black guy, and the young black guy just kind of came with more in a more timely fashion with things that I needed and things I need to get done. So that's where I went. But because I hadn't been with Mr. November, it was 3 years in November. I hadn't even realized. And the last time I saw him, we got in a fight. When I told y'all, when we did that video about vulnerability and doing stuff when you're vulnerable, and we just got in a fight. So it's just like, no matter how far you travel, call Kendra G across the globe. Even with the, she was just on her show talking about, I was just literally watching it. All the guys from Nigeria who people are reporting her on her app as scammers. And women reporting them as trying to get their information and their money. And, CNG said a long time ago the dust was global. And we hear the divestors say the dysphoria girls, y'all are delusional. African is Haitian, is Korean, is, it's all niggeration up in this dancery. You know what I'm saying? Whether he's straight, whether he's gay, whether he has kids, whether he doesn't, whether he has an education, whether he doesn't, whether he's been to jail or not, whether he's in the home or not, whether he had a father or not. And it's just so crazy because it's like, they're going to remind you. And once you get a piece of dating out, some of you tried it, some of you didn't. I kind of moved to a place where I kind of have a choice, and the only people who were approaching me were other races of men. So I kind of knew I was going that way anyway. But once I got on the internet, y'all just pushed me like over the wall. Like, okay, I'm on the right track. I'm getting somewhere. And it's so crazy because we talked about the few dates and the few rendezvous or whatever I had with other races of men a long time. And my neighbors who've been my neighbors a long time, we talk about it because black women act like dating out is so hard or so crazy or so ludicrous and not possible that if you do it, you'll find that men are men wherever you go, but particular in certain type of men who grew up with family structures, with mother and fathers in the home. And if they was in a single parent home, they still had a granddad or a good uncle or, a big brother who really showed them still manhood with your Asian culture and white culture and even Middle Eastern culture. Whether you like the way they is set up with their women and things, they still, the Middle Eastern woman across the street from me, she don't go to work. Her man work, she don't work. They got 3 kids, she don't go to nobody's job. And now whether y'all think it's oppression or not, but a lot of y'all trying to be stay-at-home wives. So it's just like even in a culture where we don't get married and they say, oh, ain't nobody gonna marry you, when men do in fact control marriage. But we come from a community where the marriage rates are so low, and if they are marriage rates, is to another woman that black men traditionally get married to. And I don't know if black women are accepting it or still not. We're really not over here. We stopped a while ago worrying about who y'all was having intercourse with. I don't identify as BWE. I identify myself as a swirler because I knew I wasn't perfect. I didn't know it would happen like this happened, but it's just like still, the know this, the know that, the know this, it's just like the manhood is just not there. And is it in the DNA? We did that video one day, and nurture versus nature, and can you train a child up in the way they should go? And are we going to believe that every black mother is a bad mother for the blame game of black women and black culture and black society? Or is it men teaching other men how to grow up to not be anything, how to grow up and blame everybody for your problems, how to not take accountability or responsibility, and how to rap these ratchet rap music lyrics, and how to, tear down the women of your community, and how to promote sex, substance abuse, and GUN violence. When we come into questions over here, I don't like to sugarcoat the truth, nor do I like to run away from it. That's why I want to be transparent about where I went and where I've been. I was in a whirlwind love affair with a nignog, okay? Yes, swept me up and put me back down, which I would prefer, because I know I'm leaving. But I would have rather the benefits lasted a little longer, but you get what you asked for. So I was seeking something out. I found what I was looking for, more than what I bargained for. And it's just like, it's the same black man. It's always the same black man. And I feel stupid as a box of rocks, like a crackhead who relapsed because of y'all. That's the only reason I feel bad. But for me, myself, and I had to see that for myself, that there's nothing there for me, like I knew it wasn't nothing there for me in the black community as far as a man. And it also made me address my internalized hatred for not blackness, because people want to say that like with the hair and wigs and stuff. I don't have internalized hatred for myself. If I hate myself, it's outside. It's not outside. It's outside of me. It ain't in me. But I can't stand myself sometimes. But hatred, my life will reflect that I hated myself by me being unemployed and not taking care of my children, and being a part of the lowest earning group of men who don't build nothing. But anyway, it's made me address my internalized hate. And it's crazy how you can really get radicalized online. That I really deep down, when I heard myself talk in my mind and my brain and my heart, it was hatred for a certain type of man there. That was like, wow. I see how black men feel when they deal with women they don't like and hate. I was like, wow, this is what it feels like. And it felt kind of wicked and good and evil. It did. But really, I just don't see black men in a dating, mating capacity either, because they either all look like one of my ex-boyfriends or they look like my family members. And I think that's just kind of how I see them now. And even just being in that situation, and it was not a situationship, none of that. That was a little fling that we had a little fun. I had fun. I got some things out the deal. I feel good. He got some things out the deal. So, well, he got me. So that was the deal, and I got some things, and I feel good. He don't want to talk no more, but I totally understand. Like, even with the arguing dynamics of like this beast that is in me. Y'all know it's a beast in me, and I can get, but I don't fight men. I don't really like to argue with men You know what I'm saying? Like, even when I was with guys, we didn't do long arguments. Like, I would go to sleep or I say what I say and we done. Like, I'm not finna argue all up and all night. But that black rage and anger and violence that is in black people, like, he was bringing that out of me. You know, it was like making me feel crazy. And the one girl do say it's the nigga G's, even though we use protection, but still, it's just like, what are you doing with your life? Like, you made it this far to do this because you're flesh. Aren't you bigger than your flesh? Which I've been bigger than my flesh a long time, messing with y'all. Couldn't find nobody, get nobody, nowhere, nothing. Yes, I did with a few guys one time. So what's a few? 3, because it ain't a couple. But Mr. November, yeah, one Latino daddy. Then we went on a one business trip like around last Christmas. But it's just like, and then even for the dates we got with other races of men where we didn't have to pay or give up anything, but I know I don't have to give up my badge for a date. I have a wonderful charismatic personality. Anybody love to be around me. But it's just like, for the same black man, even Shira went out and said, and somebody caught the clip where she said, if I was living in this time, I wouldn't be dating black men. And I don't think it's black men should take it personally. You know, I think they should understand what their culture is and try to lend an ear to understanding that this is what their brother or uncle, even if they didn't do it, their brother, their uncle, their niece, well, their nephew, that's a niece now because, you know, these, or niece, some nephews are nieces, it just is what it is. But I just feel like their fathers, and these are the things they practice and promote in their culture. I even saw a thing on Twitter where a girl was singing a song. You know, I like that ear cancer rap music, and it just tickles my ears, and I hate that I love it, and I love that I hate it. But it was like, do you hang low, do it, wobble to and fro. It's not about that song, but it's about a man's organ or piece. And another race of person put, you know, just trash culture. And then the black man want to re-quote, because we don't have no new pop culture, there's quality in the black community, so that's why we put blackface on anime. Because it's like, when men were exploiting and talking about GUNs, violence, SCX, all this debauchery stuff in rap, it was cool, it was okay. Now that women are doing it and exposing themselves for themselves and not for a man's pocketbooks, now you see the trouble in it. It's 50 years of hip-hop, sir. Women follow men. Whether people believe it or not, men do lead. Just because they leading you nowhere don't mean you didn't get led somewhere. And it was so crazy because I was in the Uber today and I had a black woman going home and a black woman coming, and it was so funny. Both of them was just listening to this rap. Even the older lady, it was like, seemed like they would want to hear something different or have something else in their playlist. The one lady was listening to the radio, the older lady. But it's like, my mom would never, if she had music in the car, it sure wouldn't be no rap music. And if it was, it wouldn't be no trend. Well, my mama not into rap. My mom's not into rap. She don't listen to that type of music. But, you know, like something, a Hall & Oates somewhere, or Billie Jean Is Not My Lover somewhere. It just was kind of blowing my mind. The one lady, she might have been 60-something. But the other girl, she was 40-something. Because even the music, the way she was playing it, but can't let go of that youth and think that stuff is something. I could even rock out to some Master P, you know what I'm saying? Just for some old school, yeah, y'all say it's trash, whatever. I'm just saying for the G in me, some old gangster stuff that sound good. Not all this new. The new stuff is really crappy. Unless it's the girls, and you know, they stuff gets so wild and crazy. You can't listen to that in the car. You've been had an accident. I couldn't anyway. But Blackistan culture is such that black women like temporary relationships. Black women like short-term things that they pretend in their mind is long-term or don't realize is long-term after you gave somebody 5 and 7, 10 years of your life. You see? So when we think about all this stuff that's related to black love and that is abuse often, misuse, mishandling you, making sure you don't have self-esteem, you know, just disavowing you, you know, whatever these things look like in your black love context or my black fling, is just like, It was just a reminder of I'm on the right path, I'm doing the right thing, and I will attract all things that are for me. I just got to put a color on it. It's just that simple, you know. But I want to be transparent and honest because I'm not good with lying with y'all, and y'all know the only thing I can do over here is follow my heart. And my heart say I got to tell y'all, and we made it into a video because it's just truly a waste of time in life. But if you're going for a physical need, but you still need protection and you need birth control and you need to put your vag to better use because it still got quality, or whatever you're going to get, you want to get something. But I just don't feel like it's productive for my life. Over here we don't vag monitor. We've done vag monitoring videos before. Whereas it got the, I don't know, y'all. I don't know where nothing at. I know that I'm not where I was at. No, but we're still going to do our toxic SCX video. I just wanted to do this one because this one actually is connected to that one because it's inspired by a gentleman we just met and just don't meet and know no more because he don't want to talk, and I know we don't need to talk, and it ain't nothing but control. That's all. The she-go versus the ego all day. Two alpha people can't be together. It's not possible. Somebody have to submit. Somebody have to stand down. You know, and it just made me think about all the times that I've met crazy men who were black, and how when they were crazy, I had to get away from them. I do better with calm men. But just black men is always all over the place, and they're overly emotional and their feelings, and you might try to cry, they cry before you cry. So you who's like, oh, two people crying don't make no sense. I can't even get my tears out for your tears. You know, just don't know how to process information, don't know family structures, don't know morals and values and lines and codes of conduct. You know, black women are good code switchers. So we know when we at work, we know when we at the post office. Now do some of y'all clip out and flip out now more than ever, please stop. But black men don't really have that regulation because they don't know how to communicate. They only communicate with violence and anger, as we see all over the news every day when we wake up and go to sleep and lay down, and while you're sleeping and while you're woke and in your waking life and your spiritual and wherever you're doing, wherever you go, when you swim, when you walk, when you talk. I think their numbers are every 2 hours taking each other off the earth. So you can chase that for your life. Nothing wrong with it, but it will come at consequences. So it's just like, even with me and him, he's a creator, I was a creator, so I showed him my creating stuff, and I never do that. I never do that. I might mention it casually, like, oh, I was just on YouTube, what do you do? I was just typing in the comments, or, oh, I was just, you know, talking to the people on there, you know, because we text and talk, but even with the awareness that he could or could not be watching, I still got a show to do, and this is my content. Like, if it was so influencing my life where I was getting money, so much money that I would not do it, I would be getting financed to not do it. Like, but it was just, and it was crazy because he the one who said that we shouldn't follow each other on social media. But you get what you asked for, you get what you bargained for. I'm not going to act like a victim or like I'm surprised. I stepped into the fire was hot, I jumped back out. Scape still. I swear to God, like, it's the self-destruction, girl. I must have got more scratches and bumps than I usually get, because y'all know I'm kind of clumsy. And I think, too, we kind of losing weight, too. Your balance is off because you don't know how to walk your new body. I remember that when I lost weight another time, and I was like, I'm not as heavy as I was, so I got to walk different. But just all kind of bumps, and wake up in the morning just bumps and bruises because of myself fighting myself, saying, girl, you know you don't even deal with niggas. Why is you playing with me, girl? I mean, literally just waking up, just all kind of, well, corporate burns too. Some corporate burns that I participate in, but just it's just the overly emotional and that black on black combativeness that is black women and black men. It is what it is, and I don't like to live there. It makes me feel unsafe. from myself and from others, because I don't know my capabilities, because I don't deal black no more. And other races of men don't do all that. They don't have to overprove themselves because they life prove it for them. Black men have to overcompensate because they don't have so many things. They don't have so much, like so many things they don't have. They have to overcompensate in every way possible, and to show out and to be loud, and then mix it with the violence and the trauma that's never addressed or you can't talk about, and you know. But I can't say I was manipulated. I really cannot say I was manipulated or tricked or love bombed or anything like that. You know, I just feel like it was a lesson. Like, girl, if you think you want to go black, you better get ready to leave the earth, girl, and get your backpack. Because it's just like, this is just not my life anymore. And I'm proud to say, as a former black man dater, mater, or whatever, like they say, we respectfully decline this offer. Please disrespect and decline and offer me away from there. I don't want to be nowhere near it. Y'all can have it. And since I know I want to be with somebody someday, and I'm not the girl who finna say, oh, since I can't have black men, I don't want to date nobody. Or I'm not finna be the girl like, oh, since I can't find me a good black man, I'm just never dating. Like, it's still men in the world, like, and they got something going on, and I want to be where it's going on at. Not no struggling, no begging, and all these excessive control issues because they don't control nothing in their real life. That's anybody with excessive control issues. That's across the board, whoever they are. But he was a sweet guy. But it's just like so much stuff that they bring with them. Even with the women who are online, I was just watching a video about the girl saying her man was DL. No, I was watching Kendra. Matter of fact, just little, and she was like, oh, he can be, I can be bi, but he can't be bi. I want a straight man. And Kendra's like, seem like both of you all would want the best world with the bi, and bi. No, I don't want that. What? You don't want who you are? You don't want who you are? But black people don't know how to relationship, as I always say. They don't know what relationships are. They don't know how to be in them, nurture them, grow them. We don't have relationships. The mother and daughter relationships are toxic. The father-son relationship is non-existent. We don't even know, though. And the ones you do know, you might want to look behind closed doors. It ain't what you think it is. Ain't what you think it is. Ain't what you think it is. Girl, y'all know we like a good nursery rhyme over here. And it's the holidays. Happy holidays. Stay beautiful, wonderful, y'all. But then, too, the same stuff, different day. I'm too old. I'm too old to be playing with my time. Because even if I would have waited a little more time, I don't know what that little Latino guy was finna do. He gave me a little something, but it wasn't enough that made me want to write home. So, you know. Let me close this door because I'm going like this. Hey, you need to turn your TV up. Turn your TV up because you're listening to me too hard. Listen to how to do your homework because that tablet going to be back with me anyway. So you better enjoy it. Because you had a good week with no tablet. He really did have a good week with no tablet though. But he listening so hard I can't even hear his stuff. But you know that guy was kind of over here too though. So whatever. But yeah, but I didn't get swindled by no young guy. I got what I wanted. He played fun, and we played fun, and he normally like to be with a grown person. But I think that black men we're just a waste of time and your youth, and I don't have no more youth to give. Every last year, this year, I need it. You know what I'm saying? Every year that I got right now and left over, I need it. I need it. I can't afford it. Black men took the first half of my life. They're not going to take the second half. I'd be doggone it. But you all can do what you want. This ain't the you need the video. This the same black man, same day, same. I mean, I went and got my F around and found out card. All I did was found out what I've been doing. So that's the only reason I feel stupid. But I really don't feel stupid. I feel like I got what I wanted. I wanted to get a tune-up, and I did. And the other stuff that I got, I just hate when we get to that second date. But even that, the date, he only took me on the date because I told him I wanted to go to this comedy show. He didn't want to go there. So I said, I'm going to go by myself. So I'm finna buy me a ticket because like I told him, I was just asking to be courteous. So if I go by myself, you don't feel no type of way. And next thing you know, next day, oh, let's go to the movies to keep me from going to my comedy show. But control. And don't even know got control issues. But think somebody stupid. Like, come on now. You want to control me? I'm not trying to control you. You're trying to run something that you can't run. But it ain't for us. Because that black man stuff. But really nice little young man. I'm not even gonna act like he wasn't a nice young man. Because he really was. He really was. You know? We're not going to go into the details of the details, man. That's for my neighbors and my lives. And they know what they need to know and they know more as we go along. But it's just always the same stuff, different day with them. And it's like no matter how old, how young, and y'all can go on Kendra when y'all 47 and 58 and 62 and 81 and stuff and tell her y'all need a cane. But I'm out the kingdom, girl. I got kicked out a long time ago, or I saw my way out. Either way, the way I got out, I'm fuck nigga free. Shit, that's some. It was. I wouldn't regret. I just feel like I just feel like I might have should have waited on that other racer guy one more week. I ain't get to find out when the pay week was. Look, I ain't get to find out what the pay week was. Girl, while I'm loving y'all and y'all loving on me, I hope this video makes your day or confirms your intuition or lead to more suspicion, or it could just be you don't like it, girl, and I get it. But if you like it and you this for, you love it, you're just hate watching and you like to watch things that hurt you and other people and wish bad on people and try to idolize things, but instead of idolizing them or adoring them or loving them, you hate that you love them because you're from Blackistan. You hate the love. You don't want it because you don't think you deserve love. Ghettoology, hoodology, trapologist, went to a few colleges, got a lot of knowledge. Have a good day, beautiful, gorgeous lady, woman, girl. I will see you on the flip side, dip side. Again on 99 Trend. Bye.